Think very deeply about how incredibly easy your life is right at this exact moment in time, because if you look closely at the world around you, you will see a very dangerous trap that is hiding in plain sight. You have a soft bed to sleep in every single night. You have hot water that comes out of a pipe just by turning a handle. You have food that can be brought right to your front door without you ever having to put your shoes on. And you have glowing screens that give you endless shows, movies, and games to keep your mind busy, so you never have to think about hard things. We are all taught from a very young age by our parents, our teachers, and our society that the main goal in life is to be completely safe and perfectly comfortable. We are told over and over again to go to school, get good grades, find a very safe job that pays a steady amount of money, buy a nice warm house, and just relax until we get old. We think that having a soft, easy life with no big problems is the ultimate prize that everyone should want. But this is a very big and very dangerous lie that is ruining the lives of millions of people all over the world. The ideas inside the book called The Comfort Trap show us a very scary truth that most people do not want to hear. Being too comfortable all the time is not a reward for doing well in life. It is actually a sneaky trap that slowly and quietly ruins your life while you are too relaxed to notice. It kills your big dreams. It makes your body weak. It makes your mind lazy. And it stops you from ever reaching your true power. To truly understand why this happens to us, you have to look back at how humans were made a long, long time ago. Thousands of years ago, people lived in a very tough and dangerous world. They did not have soft beds or grocery stores. They had to wake up every single day and hunt for their own food. They had to build their own shelters out of wood and stone. They had to walk for miles and miles just to find clean water. And they had to survive freezing winters, wild animals, and terrible sicknesses. Our bodies and our brains were completely made to fight, to struggle, and to grow strong by facing very hard challenges every single day. We are built to solve hard problems and to push our bodies to the limit. When you take away all of the hard things in life, your brain gets very confused. When you live in a soft bubble where everything is easy and you never have to fight for anything, you do not feel true peace or true happiness. Instead, you start to feel very sad, very worried, and very bored all the time. You feel empty inside because you have no real purpose to fight for anymore. The modern world has made everything so simple and so fast that we have completely stopped fighting for our big dreams. We have become soft, tired people who just buy things and stare at screens instead of being strong, brave creators who build great things and change the world. Let me tell you a long story about a young man named David to show you exactly how this soft trap works and how it destroys a person from the inside out. When David was a young man in his early 20s, he was very smart, very hungry for massive success, and he wanted to build something amazing that would change his life forever. When he started working on his big dream, he had no money at all. He lived in a tiny, cold room. He slept on a thin mattress flat on the hard floor. He ate cheap noodles every single night. But he worked extremely hard every single day from the moment the sun came up until very late at night. He had a massive fire burning inside his heart because his life was very tough, and he wanted to win more than anything else in the world. Because he was working so incredibly hard, a very big, powerful company noticed his amazing work, and they decided to give him a very safe, very high-paying job. They wanted him to work for them instead of building his own dream. They gave him a beautiful, warm office with a great view of the city. They gave him free food that was cooked by amazing chefs every day. They gave him a huge chair that felt like a cloud. And they paid him so much money that he knew he would never have to worry about paying his rent or buying food ever again. At first, David was very happy and very proud of himself. He called his family and told them he had finally made it. He thought he had completely won the game of life. He thought this new, comfortable job would give him the freedom to work even harder on his own big dreams in his free time. But then, very slowly and very quietly, the comfort trap closed its heavy doors all around him without him even noticing. As the weeks turned into months and the months turned into years, the bright fire inside of David slowly went out. He stopped working on his big secret dreams on the weekends because his soft chair was too nice and his huge television was too fun to watch. He stopped taking big risks. He stopped reading hard books that made him think. He stopped pushing his mind to learn new things. His huge, safe salary acted like a heavy, warm blanket that completely put his wild ambition to sleep. He traded the scary, exciting journey of building his own empire for a safe, boring job, a nice car, and a soft couch. By the time David was a much older man, the brilliant, hungry young builder was completely gone. He was just a bored, tired, slightly overweight, and deeply unhappy worker who spent his days sitting in long, boring meetings, looking out the window, and silently wondering where his amazing life had gone and why he felt so empty inside. David did not fail because he made a huge, terrible mistake or because someone ruined his life. David failed because he let a soft, easy life make him completely weak and lazy. If you want to avoid ending up just like David, you have to stop and look very closely at your own life today. You have to be very honest with yourself and find all the places where you are choosing the easy, soft way instead of the hard, brave way. The main rule of the comfort trap is very simple to understand. The easier your daily life gets, the weaker your mind and your body become. When you always use machines, elevators, and cars to do all of your physical work, so you never have to sweat or breathe hard, your muscles get very soft and weak. When you always use your phone or a computer to answer every single question so you never have to think hard or remember anything, your brain gets very lazy and slow. When you always hide from hard talks, when you run away from difficult feelings, and when you refuse to do things that scare you, your mind becomes completely fragile and breaks down the second a real problem happens in your life. You have to wake up and see that the big companies and the modern world want you to stay perfectly comfortable all the time. They do not want you to be a strong, wild, and independent person who thinks for themselves. They want you to stay exactly where you are, sitting on your soft couch, watching their endless videos, and buying their endless products to try and fill the sad hole in your heart. A person who is always comfortable and deeply asleep is very easy to control and makes them a lot of money. If you truly want to break out of this invisible soft cage, you must completely change the way you live your life, starting right now. You must stop trying to make every single day perfectly easy and safe. Instead, you must start doing very hard things on purpose, every single day, even when you hate it. Just like lifting very heavy weights makes your muscles tear and then grow much bigger and stronger, Doing hard things that scare you makes your mind grow much braver and tougher. If you want to be truly successful, totally free, and truly happy, you have to push yourself far past what feels safe and warm. You must stop waiting for life to be easy. Because an easy life is a dead life that leads to nothing but regret. When your alarm clock goes off very early in the morning and your bed feels so warm and safe, you must recognize that feeling as the trap trying to keep you weak. And you must throw the blankets off and step into the cold morning air. When you are taking a shower, you must turn the water all the way to freezing cold and stand in it, forcing your body to wake up and fight the shock. When you have the choice to stay in a safe, boring job or to take a massive, scary risk to chase your ultimate dream, you must take the risk. You must choose the hard path that makes you sweat, makes you fight, and makes you grow. You have to train yourself to become a person who is always hungry for the next big, scary challenge. When you finally start doing hard things on purpose, like working out until you are exhausted, taking huge risks with your money and time, and looking your deepest fears right in the eye, you will feel very scared and very tired at first. Your lazy brain will scream at you to stop, to go back to the safe room, to sit on the soft couch and to just be normal like everybody else. But if you refuse to listen to that weak voice, if you keep pushing through the pain and the fear, something incredibly beautiful and amazing will happen deep inside of you. The heavy, gray fog of sadness and boredom will completely lift from your mind. Your eyes will become sharp and clear, your body will stand tall and proud, and you will begin to feel a strong, wild, burning energy that normal, comfortable people will never, ever get to feel. You will finally realize that the absolute best feeling in the human experience does not come from sitting on a beach doing nothing at all. It comes from chasing a massive, almost impossible goal and doing the very hard, very painful work to actually catch it. Now that you have finally opened your eyes to the terrifying reality of the invisible trap that surrounds your every waking moment, you must understand that simply seeing the cage does absolutely nothing to break the heavy iron bars that are keeping you locked inside. The knowledge of your own comfortable slavery is only the very first, incredibly small step on a brutally long and painful journey toward true freedom. Because knowing that you are weak does not magically make you strong, and wishing for a better life does not build heavy, capable muscles on your fragile bones. To actually escape this velvet coffin, you have to declare an absolute, uncompromising war against your own mind. You have to fight a daily, violent battle against your own lazy biology. And you have to ruthlessly destroy every single soft, comfortable rule that the modern world has carefully taught you since the day you were born. The very first and most important battle of this long, agonizing war begins every single morning. In that exact, fragile second when your alarm clock shatters the silence of your totally dark room. Right at that exact moment, when the sun is not even up yet, when the rest of the world is deeply asleep and the air in your room is freezing cold, you will face the ultimate test of your entire day. Your bed is the softest, warmest, and safest place in the entire world. The heavy blankets are wrapping around you like a deceptive, warm hug. And your sleepy, addicted brain will immediately start to whisper to you in a very quiet, very sweet, and incredibly dangerous voice. This voice will lie to you, telling you that you are far too tired, that you worked incredibly hard yesterday, that you deserve just 5 more minutes of peace, and that it will not hurt anything at all if you just hit the snooze button. You must realize right now that this sweet, quiet voice in your head is the insidious voice of the comfort trap, actively trying to steal your power, murder your ambition, and keep you locked safely inside the soft cage of mediocrity. If you hit that button, if you surrender to the heavy blankets and stay in that warm bed for even 1 extra minute, you have already completely lost the war for the very first day. You must completely ignore that sweet, lying voice. You must force your eyes wide open in the absolute dark. You must violently throw the heavy blankets off your warm body as if they were literally on fire. And you must put your bare feet onto the freezing cold floor without allowing yourself to think about it for even 1 single agonizing second. But you must understand that the war is far from over. As soon as you step out of the safety of the warm bedroom, you must march straight into the bathroom. Turn the shower handle all the way to the coldest possible extreme and step directly under the freezing, shocking ice water without a single moment of hesitation. The very second that freezing water hits your warm skin, your weak body will scream in total, absolute shock. Your lungs will violently gasp for air. Your heart will beat frantically against your ribs like a trapped bird. And every single survival instinct in your primitive brain will beg you to jump out of the water immediately, because it hurts deeply and it is overwhelmingly uncomfortable. But you must force yourself to stay right there in the middle of the freezing storm. You must plant your feet firmly on the wet ground, and you must take deep, painfully slow breaths, forcing your panicking nervous system to stay completely calm inside the terrible, biting cold. By doing this brutal exercise every single morning of your life, you are fundamentally reprogramming your biological hardware. You are teaching your weak mind that you are the absolute master, that you make the unbreakable rules, and that your physical body will do exactly what you command it to do. No matter how much it hurts, no matter how much it cries, and no matter how desperately it wants to run back to the pathetic safety of the warm towel. Once you finally step out of that freezing water, your skin will be bright, burning red. Your eyes will be completely open and totally alive, and your mind will be incredibly sharp and filled with a wild, dangerous energy. After you have successfully conquered the violent morning battle, you must immediately turn your fierce attention to the next massive, hidden pillar of the trap, which is the soft, sweet, highly engineered, and deeply poisonous food that the modern, corporate world desperately wants you to consume every single day. You must wake up to the brutal fact that the giant corporations that manufacture our modern food supply do not care even a tiny bit about making you a strong, fast, or healthy human being. They only care about maximizing their profits by creating cheap, heavily processed garbage that tastes so artificially sweet and so chemically addictive that your brain will never want to stop eating it. They are intentionally filling your capable body with heavy sugars and fake chemical flavors designed to make you feel perpetually tired, chronically slow, and completely lazy. When you consume this bright, colorful food that is so highly processed, you do not even have to use your jaw muscles to chew it. Your blood becomes thick and sluggish, and all the aggressive energy you need to build your dreams is destroyed by a huge blood sugar crash. You must aggressively purge your entire home, throwing away every single piece of sweet, chemical garbage, and start exclusively consuming real, hard, plain food like unseasoned meat and raw, bitter vegetables that actually takes real physical effort to cook and real muscular effort to chew. Furthermore, when you feel the sharp pang of hunger in the middle of a busy day, you must look directly at that painful feeling and consciously choose to sit with it. Let the sharp hunger burn intensely inside your empty stomach without rushing to fix it right away. This is about aggressively teaching your spoiled brain that you do not need to be perfectly full and completely comfortable every single second of your waking existence. Once you have purified the fuel you put inside your engine, you must then turn around and directly attack the absolute biggest, most seductive weapon the comfort trap has ever created. The glowing, colorful, infinite screens that you stare into for countless hours every day. The sleek phone in your pocket and the massive television in your living room provide you with a fake, totally safe digital universe where you can hide whenever the physical world becomes too hard, boring, or terrifying to handle. This constant, heavily algorithmic stream of cheap, easy entertainment is aggressively destroying your brain's natural ability to do deep work, think original thoughts, and simply sit alone in total silence. If you truly want to take your absolute power back, you must violently rip this digital pacifier out of your mouth. You must establish a strict, completely unbreakable rule that you will aggressively power down your phone and shut off the computer for many uninterrupted hours every single day. You must force your addicted body to sit in a totally empty, quiet room with no music playing and absolutely nothing to distract your busy, racing mind. The first time you attempt to do this, your chemically addicted brain will completely panic. Your skin will crawl and your mind will scream that you are missing out on something highly important. You must sit completely still and let the wave of panic wash over you, allowing all of the hard, terrifying thoughts and massive, unresolved dreams you have been purposefully ignoring to slowly rise to the front of your conscious mind as you continue to ruthlessly overhaul your entire existence. Taking agonizing cold showers, consuming hard food, and sitting in heavy silence, your mind and body will begin to undergo a massive, intensely painful transformation. You will start to feel incredibly strong, radiating a heavy, dangerous, completely unstoppable aura of energy. But you must brace yourself for the final, most emotionally devastating part of escaping the comfort trap. The vicious, angry reaction of the weak, comfortable people who used to be your closest friends. When the average people around you see that you are voluntarily waking up before the sun and flatly refusing to waste your precious time on silly, lazy activities, they will absolutely not be happy for your newfound success. Their fragile egos will get very angry. They will loudly make fun of your strict habits, and they will try very hard to pull you right back down to their sad, completely comfortable level, because your new disciplined life holds up a crystal clear mirror to their own wasted potential. You must aggressively and violently fight this pathetic urge to fit in with the herd. You must walk confidently down this long, entirely lonely road with a huge, defiant smile, totally accepting that becoming an absolute master of your own life means that you will likely not have very many friends for a very long time. Remember that majestic eagles do not fly in giant, noisy flocks like tiny, weak birds. They fly completely alone in the very high, thin air. To completely lock in this unbreakable way of living, you must learn to actively, constantly hunt for deep, terrible friction in absolutely every single part of your daily life. Choose the heavy, painful concrete stairs instead of the easy elevator. When your exhausted brain begs you to lay motionless on the soft couch after a long day, put on your running shoes, step into the freezing dark night, and run until you feel like you're going to fall over. You are methodically building a massive, impenetrable shield of iron armor completely around your mind, so that when the real, terrible, unavoidable tragedies of human life finally happen to you, you will absolutely not break.